Hello everyone, I am Sogat, a math instructor. In this video, we're going to talk about coordinate geometry. There are 4 parts in this video. The first, it will be about coordinates of 2 points. Second, distance between 2 points. Third, midpoints. And the last part will be about linear equation or the equation of a straight line. Let's take a look at our first part, which is about coordinates of 2 points. Before we take a look at that, let's do some review about how to coordinate a point in a plane. Let's say we have this plane up here, which is the y-axis, and this is the x-axis. If you want to coordinate A, which is 2, 1, and B, which is 0 and -2, then here's how we do it. You have to, first of all, note the x on the x-axis first. For A, we have 2 here on the x-axis, so it's going to be 1, 2. It's here. And then let's take a look at the y-axis. You have 1 for A, so let's move up 1 here, so it's going to be here. This is A. And B, x is 0 and y is -2. So -2, it is down here. X is 0, so 0 is the origin of the plane, and you move down 2 steps, so B will be here. So this is how you coordinate the points in plane. Now let's take a look at our first formula, which is about the coordinate of these 2 points. The coordinate of A and B, you have to take xb, take away xa, and yb, take away ya. This is the first formula. So consider this coordinates. If you substitute this point into the formula, you get ab equal xb is 0, take away, xa is 2. yb is -2, ya is 1, so take away 1. So the coordinate of vector a and b will be -2 and -3. So this is how you find the coordinate of the 2 points. Let's take a look at the second formula, which is part 2. It is about the distance between 2 points. If you have point A and point B here, and you want to find the distance of these 2 points, the distance of these 2 points is denoted by AB, or the distance of vector AB equal square root of xb take away xa to the power of 2 plus yb take away ya to the power of 2. Well, here is the formula, and if you want to find it, since I already found the coordinate of AB here, I don't have to find it again. So I'm going to substitute the thing that I have found into the formula. So the distance of AB will be square root of this one. xb take away xa is -2. So -2 to the power of 2 plus xb take away xa. I have already found it here. It is -3. So -3 to the power of 2. Negative 2 to the power of 2 is 4, and negative 3 to the power of 2 is 9. So it's going to be 13. Just leave it here. And if the problem is like given the unit, so you write down the unit here, centimeter, meter. But if the unit is not given, you can just write down units here. This is how you find the distance between 2 points in plane. And let's take a look at part 3, which is about midpoints. So if you want to find the midpoints of A and B, let's take a look at the formula. Midpoint is the middle point of point A and point B. In order to find midpoint, you have to take XA plus XB divided by 2, YA plus YB divided by 2. Okay, so let's just substitute it in the formula. You will get XA is 2, XB is 0 divided by 2, YA is 1, and YB is negative 2. Negative 2 and positive. Positive times negative is negative, so it's going to be negative 2 over 2. So middle point of point A and B will be 1, and this is negative 1, so it's negative 1 over 2. Well, so this is how you find the coordinates of 2 points, the difference or the distance between 2 points, and the midpoints. Well, let's move on to the fourth part of the video, which is about linear equation or the equation of a straight line. First, you have to remember the general form of a straight line. The general form of a straight line is y equal ax plus b. A and b are constants, and you have to find that number to find the equation of a straight line. So here, a is a constant, and it is called a slope of the line. In order to find the slope, you have to follow the formula. Well, let's say you have point A, 1, 2, and point B, negative 1 and 0. You already know that 2 points can form a straight line, right? So now that you have point A and point B, you will be able to form a straight line. And in that straight line, there is a slope. So in order to find the slope, which is denoted by A, it can be M or N, depend on your teacher. And here, I take A as the slope, so it will be YB, take away YA, divided by XB, take away XA. This is the formula. Now that you have point A with the coordinate 1, 2, and point B with the coordinate negative 1 and 0. So if you want to find the slope, it will be YB is 0. So 0 take away. YA is 2. So take away 2 over XB is negative 1. So negative 1 take away XA, which is 1. Calculate this. 0 take away 2, it's negative 2. Negative 1 take away 1 is negative 2 as well. So the slope of the line that is formed by point A and point B will be 1. Well, this is the slope of the line. And usually, in the practice, it has like 2 types of exercise that you usually come across. one type of the exercise, they are given a slope and a point, and they ask you to find the line, the linear equation for that. And the other type of exercise, there are 2 points given, but there's no slope. So let's take a look at the 2 type of the exercise. If a slope is given a slope and a point on the line, so the linear equation, you can also use this, but it will be a little long to find the equation. If you can remember the formula that I'm about to give you, you can find the equation a little bit faster and easier. So if a slope and a point is given, the linear equation for that will be y equal a multiplied by x, take away. Let's say the point is a, so it will be xa and ya. So you take a multiplied by x, take away xa plus ya. And the other type of exercise, there's no slope given here, but there are 2 points given. So given 2 points. So there's another formula for that. But it is not hard to remember because you just need to substitute the slope by this formula. Let's say the 2 points that are given are point A and point B. So it will be YB take away YA over XB take away XA multiplied by X take away XA plus YA. For these coordinate, if you take A, it's going to be both A. And if you take B, it's going to be both B. Well, next, I'm going to give you an example for this formula. Okay, so we have our formula here. And let's take a look at the exercise given. For the first exercise, find the linear equation if the slope of the line is 2 and the point A, which have the coordinate -1 and 3, is on the line. So a slope is given, a point is given. So you have to use the first formula, which have a slope and a point. Well, let's take a look at the answer for the first problem. You have to write down the formula first. We have y equal a, x take away xa plus ya. Since the slope a is 2 here, is 2, and point A, which is -1 and 3, is on the line, and A is -1 and 3, then XA is -1 and YA is 3. Substitute this 3 in the formula, you get y equals 2 multiplied by x, take away xa. Xa is -1, and the formula is already a minus, so it's going to be +1 plus 3. So it's 2x plus 2. You have to expand this, so 2x plus 2 and then plus 3. So it's +5. This is the linear equation that goes through this point with this slope. And for our second exercise, you have to find the linear equation that these 2 points are on. the point A with the coordinate -2 and 3, and point B with the coordinate 0 and 1. So you have to substitute this 1, 2, 3, and 4 into this formula. You will get y. So YB is 1, take away YA, which is 3, divided by XA is 0, take away, XB is -2. Okay, so multiply by X, take away XA. XA is -2, so it's going to be +2 and then +3. Calculate this, you get -2 over -2, which is 1. 1 multiplied by X plus 2 is X plus 2, and +3 here. So the linear equation that's have the point A and B on it will be X plus 5. So this is how you find the linear equation, knowing a slope and a point, and there's no slope given, but there are 2 points. I hope this will help. Thank you so much for watching.